YouTube, I'm Craig, and this is my 1983 Camaro. Right now it's got a 350 in it and a carburetor, but this summer we're going to be switching it to a twin-port injection assembly, a new harness, and computer. So I'm going to take you along, show you what we got to do, and yeah. Glass hood. Come on. There we go. Oops. Battery charger. So, here's the engine bay. Currently, you can see we got some headers in here, although they are getting a little rusty since I painted them. They are not ceramic coated. So this header actually runs into the frame rail a little bit when this thing's idling, which I don't particularly like. This one's alright. We had to bend it a little to clear the AC box, but not exactly desirable. I think it's a Flowtech brand. Definitely get the right headers for your car, guys. These were free though, so I made them work. You can see we have under the air cleaner an Edelbrock Carb 1406 part number. Here, turn the light on here. There we go. That's better. There she is. And we got an air gap intake. This stuff all came on my engine when I bought it. So, what we gotta do is we gotta get these heads out of here. These are early 80s truck heads by part number. So is the engine, actually. What you're looking at there is a underdrive pulley set, most likely from eBay. That also came with this engine. So we're going to pull that out. We're going to put it in a serpentine setup with AC. Still got the AC evap box, climate control box. I've still got the original hoses and such for it, so we're going to use those. But we're going to use new O-rings. Other reason these heads got to go is they are perimeter bolts, 4-bolt. And our new intake actually requires center bolt heads with a different angle for the intake bolts. So these heads will not work with a twin-port injection. Besides that, they are 75cc open chamber heads. But what we have now is a 305 I just acquired with much smaller cc heads, which they are currently at the machine shop. Here's some of the parts I just got. So we got a couple Hedman headers. We got a Hedman Y-pipe. We got the entire serpentine bracket and drive assembly. That's a smog pump, but we're not going to be using it. We're just going to get a delete pulley. Not from California anyway. But if you're from California, don't delete this guy. You're going to need that. This is our power steering. AC. I think she's still good. Maybe. Yeah, still good. alternator bracket, all in one. We got some TPI exhaust manifolds here too, but we may not be using them. But they're good to have. Distributor for a tune port injection. Various bolts. Center bolt valve covers. Stock. We will be using these, we just gotta clean them up. Serpentine belt, that's what I'm most excited about. Yeah, that's all of it. Oh, and over here, behind the front of the Cub Cadet, we have a 5.0 Chevy small block roller block. Go ahead and uncover it. We already pulled the heads off it. Try to keep the camera still. This is my cell phone. You can see we got a lot of carbon in this thing. But more importantly, we have a roller cam. When you see this in the valley, you know it's a roller block. Pistons look pretty good. No cracks. Some carbon down in there. I don't think there's too much of a ridge. That's pretty good. So, I don't know, I think we'll keep this engine around for the car. It's more true to what it was made with. Here's the front side. And the back side. This block, I believe, is a 2-piece rear main seal. But the one in the car is just a 1-piece, but it's a 4-bolt main. This one, not sure, it might be a 2-bolt main. Never know till you pull the oil pan off. Another part of what we're going to have to do here for this swap is actually get rid of the mechanical fan due to the fact that we're going to have a clearance issue where the intake boot goes to the front air cleaners that I've already installed. I'll go ahead and show you why I say that. You can see the hump of the fan shroud and the fan. Well, here's what it looks like when you put the new air cleaner setup on it. Check this out. This thing's actually pretty cool. It's going to clip on right there. So here's the problem. That does not allow it to actually sit flush to where the new intake will be going. So we are going to get a flat-topped radiator bezel, whether I make one or I acquire an original one, and some electric fans. That's how you unload a 305 without a hoist. A little messy. Yeah. Fives are too heavy.